I haven't heard about the double double. If anybody else knows about the double double on this panel, speak up now or forever hold your peace. Tell me about the double double. Okay, I got to hear this.
Well, yeah, I've told it a few times, and I actually I don't have it with me here because I don't have my notes with me, but I have the transcript because we wired my car when we were driving back from San Diego. And one of the things that we always have to remember is I was a cog in the wheel of this case. I was one of many people that worked at Craig Grogan, of course, the lead, Al Brocchini and I there side by side helping them. But it was a team effort with Modesto Police Department and numerous other agencies in California. So I'll just take credit for the reports I did and the things I did on it. But we're coming down off the Grapevine on our way into Bakersfield on the way up from San Diego to get back to Modesto. Scott's sitting behind me. I'm driving. Craig Grogan is sitting next to him. And Craig gets the call that the Attorney General's office, Bill Lockyer's office at the time, had confirmed that the DNA results on the remains found in San Francisco Bay a couple of days earlier were shown to be Lacey and Connor. Craig tells that to Scott right after he finished the cell phone call. And I'm kind of looking in the mirror. Scott makes kind of like a sniffle or something like that. It was just, it isn't the reaction that you're going to get from somebody who on TV was telling how much he missed his wife and he, had the nursery all ready for the child. So I just chalked it up to the fact that, I knew Scott did it, or I was confident enough in it, even though I didn't witness it. And that was the only reaction he could squeeze out on a moment's notice. So fast forward, 10 miles or so, we pull off the interstate off I-5 going over to 99, and we get gas, and I open up the back door of the car, and he's in a waist chain with handcuffs at his hips. And then he's got leg iron on him, handcuffs for your ankles with a chain between them, so he can walk. He's not going to be able to run, so we're not going to have to chase him like Laurel and Hardy or anything like that. But I'm filling the car with gas, and I ask him, I said, hey, Scott, we're going to stop and get a bite to eat. If you want to eat, we'll get you something, big spenders that we are. And he says, well, John, where are you going? Because we're on a cordial basis and always were. I never really had any problems with him other than him killing his wife and his child. But he looked at me. I said, I think we're going to hit an In-N-Out. There's an In-N-Out and eggs that are 2 up. And he goes, In-N-Out. I'll have a double double with cheese, a small fry, and a vanilla shake. And the reason I remember the order is because that's my order minus the cheese, because cheese only belongs on a pizza. So I just kind of looked at him and I went, you got it, buddy. And I closed the door and I thought, who orders dinner right after they find out that their loved ones are dead? And that along with the condition of the bodies pretty much cinched it for me that he whacked both of them.
Okay, you know how I am about details, John. That would be a double double with cheese, and what else?
Small fry and a vanilla shake.
I'm just